My name is Leisha, and I've survived 6 heart attacks, 2 open heart surgeries, and multiple cardiac setbacks. Before my heart attack, I was a single mom with 3 kids, and I was a sales executive. What happened was I woke up that Thursday in February 2009, and I couldn't sleep, so I thought that I would get out to my clients in coastal Massachusetts very early in the morning and bring them breakfast. As I was en route there, I started to feel nauseous, so I just assumed that I was coming down with the flu or my kids had given me something. And as the day progressed, my symptoms got a little bit more worse, where I had a little bit of tightness in my chest, and I thought, well, maybe it's bronchitis and not the flu. And it wasn't until a full 24 hours later that when I was back in Syracuse, did I think that maybe there could be something a little bit more going on, but I wasn't sure. So I didn't call the ambulance. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. And I drove myself to the hospital. It was almost midnight. And when I went into the hospital, I said, I'm not feeling so well, and I think I'm having a heart attack. And I don't know what prompted me to say that, because I didn't really have symptoms of a heart attack. I was really nervous when they told me I was very close to having a massive heart attack. I didn't tell anybody I was in the hospital. I didn't want to make anyone concerned. I just thought I just wasn't feeling well. And they took me down to the cath lab, and they basically said, we're going to go in, we're going to look inside your heart. This is a very easy procedure, and we'll probably be able to fix it with a stent or 2 if there's anything going on. And then all I remember is waking up very quickly, and they were rushing me, literally running me to the operating room, telling me that I had to have open heart surgery. And I was saying, no, I can't. I'm a single mom. I have to go to work tomorrow. I still wasn't feeling that bad, but the situation was really dire, and they basically said I didn't have a choice or I wasn't going to live through this experience. And I can tell you, when I woke up on life support, my life completely changed. When I woke up, even though I couldn't move and there was a machine breathing for me, I felt like I survived, and that was a really big deal, because I really didn't expect to survive. I was really scared that I was never going to see my children again. And so I was really positive. I remember the nurse kept looking over at me going, "Are you smiling on life support?" And I kept giving the thumbs up, and I was just so happy to be alive that I could have cared less about if I was feeling pain or what was going on around me. And I think because it was such an emergency, my family and my children were just relieved that I actually survived that ordeal. It was a life changer for me. It actually woke me up. When I wake up, I really feel blessed that I was given another day. And I think physically, my biggest accomplishment has been, I did a fundraising walk about a month ago, and I've been really struggling with my physical fitness, but I actually was able to complete 3.2 miles, which was a big deal for me. And after my first open heart surgery and before my second, I was walking 5 to 10 miles a day. So to go into a second open heart surgery and really be limited physically just through recovery and changes in my body, when I completed that walk, I don't know, I kind of had tears in my eyes, because that was a big deal for me. The one thing that heart disease and my experience has done is that we communicate even better as a family. We talk about everything. So my kids have been really good. I am teaching them to plan for a heart-healthy life, and it's different with each one of them, because there are some risk factors for heart disease we can't change, like family history, and we do have a family history of it. So what I do is I really try to work with my children about healthier choices. When I go out and talk in the public, I talk a lot about how typically the first symptom for women is death. And so what I hope is that when women hear stories from Go Red for Women, because there's a lot more survivors out there, that they're empowered to make a difference in their life, like today. So that the stories that they hear, whether it's my story or somebody else they connect with through Go Red for Women, that becomes their first symptom, and they're empowered when they walk away from the luncheon or from a presentation that Go Red does to actually start making a difference.